I'm trying to record the spooky video, but I keep hearing like someone's coming into my house and like no one's home right now, so I'm literally freaking out, man. But I'm fine, it's fine. Holy, I haven't done an urban legend video in like literally a year. Yo, what up home skillets? My name is Jessica Danielle. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. I'm so excited for this video. I haven't done an urban legend video in so long, and these are my favorites. Okay, let's set the mood a little bit. Jessica that's editing, play the spooky music. No, not that one, the one that we like. Yes, that one, yes. If you grew up in Pennsylvania in the 50s or 60s, you might have heard of Charlie No Face, or he's also known as the Green Man. He is a man with no face that stalks the street at night. What you probably don't know is that Charlie No Face is a real person, or was a real person. His name was Raymond Robinson. The legend of the Green Man states that he glows green as a result of being struck by lightning or being shocked in some kind of industrial accident. He also haunts South Park or the North Hills or the country lanes around Washington, Pennsylvania. This is why this legend freaks me out a lot. This is literally one of my biggest fears. I've talked about this so many times. So if you're at the park at night and he finds you, he literally chases you. Not to be judgy or offensive, but imagine a green man with a melted face chasing you at night in a park. In 1919, when Raymond Robinson was 8 years old, he was reaching for a bird's nest at the top of an electrical pole when he was suddenly shocked with 11,000 volts of electricity, and he flew to the ground. The shock burnt him so bad that it left holes where his eyes and nose were. Despite this whole thing, apparently he was still in good spirits, he could still hear and he could still talk, and he still worked the next 65 years making wallets, belts, and doormats and sold them. But because he did have that horrific accident, he only went out at night because he didn't want to scare people. And because he started those walks at night, high school kids saw him and started rumors about the Green Man. Robinson died in 1985 at 74 from natural causes. Now, even though he's gone now, people still talk about him, people still keep the legend alive, and people still see his ghost to this day. See, it's different when it's a ghost. If it's a ghost, that's just like another layer of like holy shit on top of like a stranger chasing you at night. Like imagine a ghost chasing you. First of all, I had a nightmare the other day that a ghost was chasing me and it was my friend, and I was like, which I give my friends permission to haunt me when they die. Just as long as they don't scare me, but they can haunt me, you know, like just like, hey Jess, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, hey, like you're back. But in my dream, he kept haunting me and chasing me, and I literally was like, you're not allowed to haunt me anymore in real life, because that fucked me up. So that's sad. I was excited to see him, you know, in his afterlife, but not anymore, so I don't know if I've done this legend before, but we're gonna talk about it today just in case I haven't. So this is the legend of the Dead Children's Playground. I know that sounds really awful, and it is. Here's why. So legend says that during the 1980s, the area around Huntsville was gripped by a terrible rash of child abductions that devastated the city. Unfortunately, many of the children did not survive after they were abducted, and the bodies were discovered now where the playground sits. So that's really, really sad. How do you just, first of all, how is there still a playground there? Like, if I were in control of that, I would be like, holy shit, kids should not play where we found other kids' dead bodies. Like, isn't that just like a moral common sense? I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Anyways, this is where it gets really creepy. Obviously, people have gone there to investigate and ghost hunt, and investigators have reportedly found the swings swinging by themselves, as well as hearing disembodied voices of children singing, playing, and even calling out to them. Apparently, the swings are the center of the paranormal activity. Finally, they removed the playground in 2007, so that's like, it was there for a long ass time. But they removed the swing sets and the slides for guess what? Did you hear that? A door just closed. What is that? Hello? Anyways, in 2007 they removed the swings and the slides for guess what? More room for a cemetery. The public really wanted the playground back, but not even just the playground back, they wanted everything to be brand new. Which that's fair, I guess. Like, if you're gonna have the playground back, might as well get everything brand new. Just cause like, there's so much negative energy, you know what I'm saying? So it seems like the playground's not going anywhere. You could still visit it, people still ghost hunt there, and there's hella spirits just playing on the swings. So the next urban legend is of the Dog Boy. I know that sounds, first of all, that's an awful name. Like, they could have come up with something more clever, but I guess it's very to the point, once thought to be an urban legend actually turned out to be true. The dog boy of Quitman, Arkansas actually existed. Gerald Bettis was born in 1954, and apparently he was a problem child from the jump. So apparently his parents were really great people, but Gerald was vicious, cruel, and just a brat. From an early age, he started to collect dogs and cats. He would catch stray animals and then torture them. He was also a huge bully at school just because he wanted attention. As he grew older, he became a little more sinister. He was 6'4", he was 300 pounds, so he was a strong, big guy. With 2 little old parents, he pretty much kept them imprisoned in the house. He would rarely feed them, he just wouldn't take care of them. He would regularly beat up his father, and people think that he killed him. His father was found at the bottom of the stairs with his neck broken, and people think that he pushed him down. One time during his teen years, he threw his father out the window, and he held on to the ledge until the police came, even though he was 70 years old. But some people say he died of old age, so we will really never know. Someone even went as far as to say that his eyes would glow at night. That's how crazy he was. Maybe he was possessed. Like, what's that movie? The scary movies. Ryan Reynolds. Amityville Horror. That's what that sounds like. What if he was possessed like an Amityville Horror? Was that real? I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, this last one I've never heard of before in my life. I'm kind of creeped out to talk about it because if you're sensitive to urban legends, maybe skip this one. When I was younger, I was so sensitive to urban legends that I got a forward email, like a chain email that was like, if you don't forward this to 10 people, Bloody Mary's gonna come for you. I didn't have any friends. I had no one to forward it to, so I stayed up all night crying with my mother, and I turned out to not die that night, so that was great. Anyways, back to this. This is the Japanese girl's suicide drawing. Ew, I hate looking at the picture. Okay. So this is the story. In Japan, this girl drew this picture. She scanned it, she posted it online, she was really excited about it, and then shortly after, she committed suicide. In Korea, the story broke out and spread like wildfire. A lot of people started to say that they were drawn to the girl's blue eyes, and you can't stop staring at her, and then her face starts to move and she starts to smile a little bit, and then you see a ring around her face, and then you want to kill yourself. Apparently no one has been able to stare at her for more than 5 minutes, and if they did, they committed suicide. I don't like looking at the picture. I don't want to look at it ever again. I am done. I'm sorry I showed it to you. Anyways, this was so fun. I love talking about spooky things with you guys. Comment down below which one was your favorite or which spooky urban legend you love the most that I didn't mention today, because I need to know more. Also, do you believe in this stuff? I want to know if you guys believe in it or if you guys just think it's entertainment, because I believe in most of them, but I also believe in everything. So thank you so much for hanging out. I love you guys, and I will see you guys when I see you guys. Adios, bitches.
Do you love me?